Hey guys, Stitching May here. Got kind of a haul video, and then I have an announcement to make at the end of the video. And long story short, I found a little needle shop. It's in a state over from us. It's about 2 hours, a little over 2 hours away, depending on how you go. My sister and I looked up a graveside that my great-grandfather had been buried in years ago. It had been like 25 years since I think anybody in my family had been to this graveside. So we went there, and while we were there, we found a little needle shop, and we stopped in, you know, just see what they had. And to be honest, when I first walked in, I was like, okay, this is not fun. You know, it was all in boxes. There were leaves in the building, and I was like, what in the world's going on in the store? But then I met the owner, and she was super awesome, and she explained they were going through a remodel and that things were very disorganized. And she's like, you know, just to make yourself at home, sit down and go through whatever you want. And she said some of the stuff isn't priced. She said another store had recently closed, and she bought like a big bulk out of a thing from them. She said anything from their stores was half price, and she said there had been some stuff that was donated. So I mean, she just had all the stuff that she hadn't been able to weed through yet, because she said she got all this stuff right as she was doing the remodel, and then life happened, so everything got put on hold. Her main store is a frame shop, but she does cross stitch, so she's into cross stitch as well. So she said the cross stitch was extra, that the frame shop's what paid the bills. But she said the store was supposed to close at 5, and we were there till 6:30 talking and that kind of thing. I mean, we offered to leave. She's like, no, I'm having fun, stay and talk. We were talking about stitching and that kind of thing. Great owner. We'll definitely be back when I can find time. But so I don't remember all the prices on these. I know that including tax, I spent $43. So maybe you're gonna start going, oh, I went over my budget. But I gotten $20 for my birthday. My birthday's Friday. So my sister-in-law and brother-in-law gave my birthday gift a little bit early because they live out of town. So I used that money for part of this. I really only spent $23 of my own money, and that's including tax. So I think they even have like $7 tax in that state. So most of this stuff was half off. Like I said, she didn't have like an itemized receipt, and I wasn't going to pressure her for that, you know, because she'd been so great. So I'll just kind of go through with some of the things I got. So I'll start with the stuff I bought. Now, like I said, I spent $43. The first item I'll show you is the most expensive item. It was marked $12.50. She gave it to me for $10. But it's the dust covers for the scroll frame. This is the extra large, so it'll fit my Millennium. But those were $10. So that was almost, you know, a fourth of what I got. When you see the patterns that I got, you really, every time I look at it, I'm more and more amazed at what all I got. But they're plain and white, and I could have never made these because I can't sew. I tried, not very good at it. But, and I like that they're white and plain because I can just throw them in and bleach them if they get really dirty without having to worry about it, you know. And then all they are is covering my stitching, so really excited about those. And then I'll start with the patterns. This is, my sister kind of started picking up stitching some. She's not as into it as I am yet by any means. From the Articade site, I believe they had a free like awareness ribbons, and she's trying to stitch one of those. So it's kind of an easy pattern just to get started with. But so some of these I purchased knowing that hopefully that I liked them, but kind of had her in mind as well, hoping that maybe she would get into the stitching and I'd have something for her to do. So I'll start off with this one. It's a Lucy Kate snippet from 2008. It's called Santa's Got the Goods. I like it. I think it's cute. It's one that she pointed out and liked, and then I kind of liked it as well, so I went ahead and got it. Can do like an ornament on your tree or whatever with it, even frame it. But I thought that was really cute. I'm trying to see if there's an order number or anything on here. That would be the address. But it's snippet number 585. Santa's Got the Goods. Santa 2008. That's that. And then I got this one definitely for my sister. Either she'll stitch it for herself or I'll stitch it for her. It's by Heart in Hand. And oddly enough, lately I've been looking at patterns, and I look at patterns and I like them. They turn out to be Heart in Hand. So I'm starting to really realize that I like their designs. This June is my sister's birthday month, and there's a beautiful poem about dragonflies, and I'm gonna butcher it if I try to tell you what the poem is. The basic gist of the poem is that they are water bugs, and when they go to the surface of the water, they turn into dragonflies. I don't even know if that's scientifically true or not, but for the poem it is. And once they, like, it's kind of like the other water bugs when they die, but they're not, they're turning into this dragonfly, and then they can soar throughout, you know, the sky, but they can't get back to the water bugs and tell them that they're happy. Kind of a heaven thing. When people pass away, you go to heaven, and so it's significant. And to us for that, because we love dragonflies because of that poem, and that's also my sister's birth month, and I'm hoping she'll stitch this. Let's see, this is June 2000 Heart and Hand Needle Art, and it's called Monthly Mania June by Cecilia Turner. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the needle artist. That's who stitched it. Monthly Mania June by Heart and Hand. I'm trying to tell you guys the names of these patterns just in case you guys want to look them up. But and some of these are going to seem kind of depressing. It's like today actually is the not the anniversary of my aunt passing away, and we had been to the graveyard, so some of them are a lot of them are mementos. Wow, that's hard to say. This one is called a morning sampler. Perhaps they are not stars. I don't know if you can see the picture. I'm gonna get closer. I don't even know if I'm in frame. But is made by the Enchanted Needle. Magically Inspired Creations. They've got all kind of different ones. I'm trying to see if there's a number on it. Maybe NK122, maybe? Maybe? I think I paid half price for this, and it's got a tree on it, kind of like it looks like maybe a willow, weeping willow, I don't know. And then it says, on it, it says, I'll open it and read it. Perhaps they are not stars in the sky, but perhaps they are not stars in the sky, but rather openings where our loved ones shine down on us to let us know they are happy. And it's actually got a story on it about, apparently, whoever designed this is their story and why they decided to design it. Oh, I'll read it to you. It says, perhaps they're not stars. A morning sampler. November the 8th, 2003. Thomas Paul Wackenberg gave up the good fight and passed from this world as his 4 sisters and brother-in-law, his son and I stood by his side. The grief has been ours to bear, sometimes in silence and sometimes screaming to the heavens. He was an incredibly good man who I miss very much. Morning samplers are nothing new. They were popular in the 1800s and were made mainly to memorialize the death of a family member. As part of my grieving process, I decided to do this for Tom. The verse is an Eskimo proverb that seemed very appropriate, and the rest just followed. Stitch this and cry, sing, laugh, and scream, but read the verse and believe in the truth that they are in a better place where there is no pain and they are free. When feelings are at their worst, often on those dark and lonely nights, go outside and look at the sky, find your star to talk to them. May this help you heal and bring you peace. We have provided a charted alphabet and numbers for stitching your loved one's name and the dates. Blessed be. So you can even personalize it and put, you know, the name and date. I don't know if you can even see that, but I really liked that. I thought it was pretty, and I thought I would make it like for my aunt who has lost, like, put like more than one family name on there, you know, family member name on there. So we'll see. But I really like the pattern. I got it and just added it to my stash. This is a free one. I don't know if she charged me for it. If she did, you know, she gave me such a good deal on the other ones, I'm not going to be upset. But I can't really show you the pattern, the picture very well, and I can't show you the pattern either. But it's got this Santa here, right here on this pillow. And this one is called You Better Not Pout by Leisure Arts, designed by Carol Emmer. That'll help you find it. It may be on the internet for free now. And then the other are these deer, like for a table runner or whatever. And it's appropriately named Reindeer, designed by Polly Carbonari, maybe? I'm sure I'm butchering that name, but it was just something simple. And then this one is Tots, Teens, and In-Betweens from Design and Cross Stitch. And it's several little like samplers on it. They've got a frog and different flowers and that kind of thing. But I liked it because it had a daisy, and that's my sister and my very favorite flower. These daisies is why I purchased the pattern. Again, because she's kind of trying to start stitching, and I figured that would be neat for her to do a daisy. And this is one of the very first daisies I have found that don't have like half and quarter stitches. And it is a daisy and a half, but we can modify it and just do the one daisy. And these are actually for my giveaway, and I'll show you these. These are part of the Noah & Company, and it's made by Heartstrings, and there's a whole series. I just got the ones she had. These are like, she gave these to me for 25 cents, so I just kind of thought I'd throw those in the giveaway. Okay, hold these up for you. Earlier I was holding it up like this because the pattern on the chart is backwards for me, and I was holding it upside down. I didn't realize it, so I had to start over. But these are the rams. I guess a lamb and a ram, huh? Sheep, huh? Shows how a lot of my animals. Good thing my husband's teaching my son animals, right? These are the elephants. And you can still get the rest of these patterns online. Look, they're like $4 a piece, I think. So, and they're the lions. I got all that she had for this series. But I mean, you can even kind of modify and just stitch the one or whatever. But those will be in the giveaway. And then this is Glory Be GB34 Happily Ever After. And I got this one for, I've got a friend that's getting married this summer, and I figured I'd make them a wedding sampler. And this is a simple one. That's that. Kind of a simple one. I like the blue house, and I guess, I mean, technically I could even modify it and do like a welcome, make it a welcome or a first home thing, or I don't know if that was cute. And then I got a lavender and lace, and this one was definitely a splurge. I've never done a lavender and lace, and it seems so big, and it's got beading, but I do want to eventually get into beading. So, and I loved this Santa. I think this Santa is beautiful. So I will see. This is definitely a splurge. Again, it was half price. It was $9 and I got it for $4.50. So there's that one. I really like this one, and I hope that I am able to eventually do this. It's completely one that I got just to throw in my stash and hope to eventually do. But I would have paid like $20 for it online, and who knows if it's even, this one is called The Spirit of Christmas LL11. I guess that means it was done in 2011. So it probably will be on there. Hope that's not the chart number 11. Surely not, that's on. Anyway, The Spirit of Christmas by Marilyn Leavitt and Bloom. And it does have some metallics. I think it looks like it's got some beading on there. I may be wrong, it may not have any beads at all. But it looks like it's got at least metallics. And then I got a issue of Just Cross Stitch, and I got it for this front pattern, because you can do, you know, modify it however you want. And I like probably do it in a frame instead of a pillow, but I really like that. But I paid like $2.50 I think for the magazine, and it's got like a bunch of other patterns. I haven't even looked through it yet. I got it for that front one, and I like all the patterns in Just Cross Stitch. And then this last one is the picture, I think, is by Bob Timberlake. It's called Christmas Cardinal. And I may end up sending this to a friend who cross stitches and loves cardinals. I don't know. I was also told, though, the lady said that the designer was charted by Kathy Livingston through Just Cross Stitch. And apparently she is no longer living, and she's saying that these patterns are becoming a collector's item. So I don't know. This is item 313 by Just Cross Stitch. I'm sorry, no, that's not 313. That's the one on the back. This one is 316, and it's I don't know how to even, it's got a telephone number, but I don't even know if that would work anymore. I think this is copyrighted in, try to see. Yeah, it doesn't even have a copyright. Oh, 1991. So I don't know if you can even order this one anymore. But that one is. And then I got this little stitch converter wheel. It was one of the things that was in the box of the store that shut down. I don't know how much it was, but it's just a quick way that you like line up how many stitches, and it shows you on what size fabric, what size you would need. So that was kind of neat. I know they have the apps and the internet and all that stuff, but just kind of liked it, thought it was neat. And then my sister purchased some bead caddies because she does beading, and like she does necklaces and things like that. And she gave me one to wear if I do that lavender and lace. It's just a little bead holder thing. Kind of neat. But this is the bead caddy. It looks like it was copyrighted in patented in 1993. So no too long how they've sat in her store. But it's got little things where you can label it, and they're made to stack. So she got several of them. I'll probably only use the one because I don't know that I'll get into a lot of beading. Who knows? I may start it and love it. But she gave me that one. That one didn't count as my purchase. And then she got my birthday gift for me. I told you guys that I was looking into a lap frame. My dad's going to be making me one for my Millennium. And I was trying to make it complicated, trying to get one that would hold my Millennium and my other like cross-stitch Q-snaps and things like that. But she had this here, this there, rather, not this here. She had this frame there, and it actually had a 6x6 or 8x8 Q-snap on it. And she sold it to my sister for $19 for my birthday, and it included the Q-snap. So, I mean, it's a great stand. It works perfect. It's made by Case Creations. It's the Petite, I believe, because the other one's got, the Z one's got the third little joint here, or the second little joint here, whereas this is just the one piece. And I think I just realized it's got this where I can lower it. Wow. See, I learned something new about the frame while I did this haul. I think Craft Fun Forever has got the upgraded version of this where it's got the joint in the middle. So, and I've used it and I love it. It's great for my Q-snaps. It holds my Q-snaps great. It will hold my hoops great for my lap. So, and then my dad's still going to make the one. It won't hold my Millennium because, you know, the Millennium's, like I said, 20 inches long. So, he'll be making me just the plain tabletop for my lap. But there this is, and I love this frame. But like I said, it's $19 for this. You can't beat that. So some of the things that she charged me a little much on those older patterns, because I think that she charged me full price for the Cardinal one. And but that's fine because, you know, first of all, she didn't have to give me a sale price on any of them, and then she gave my sister such a good deal on this, I didn't mind at all. But that's really it for my haul. So now to the announcement. I mentioned in the video that I was going to do a giveaway. I mentioned in a few videos that I was going to do a giveaway. And I will start the giveaway, the entry, once this video is posted. And I'll kind of throw back and forth how to do this. And the way I'm going to do it is there's a site called Rafflecopter. And you'll go there and you'll have to, I think you enter through Facebook or your name and your email. And I think I have to make you answer a question. And I think my question's going to be like, what's your favorite work in progress or finish that I've done, or your favorite, I don't know, even, it'll just be something, because I have to ask a question. Just, that's how you enter. So, you either have to enter your name and your email address, or you have to log in through Facebook. And what that will do is it will give me a list of people that enter. And instead of letting Rafflecopter do the drawing, because that would be very uneventful for you guys, I'm going to make a quick video and let my son, I'm going to put all the names into a hat and let my son draw the name out. So this is kind of a birthday giveaway. And I'll start, like I said, as soon as this video starts. And then on the end, like midnight into April the 19th. So like I let it go through my birthday on the 18th. And at midnight, I'll stop the drawing. I don't know exactly, it'll probably be Saturday when I post the drawing of who wins. and then I'll contact you probably through PM on YouTube or whatever is the easiest I'll have you guys contact me the easiest way, and either Facebook or through PM on YouTube, and give me your mailing address, and I'll mail the package out to you. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you it's not a huge giveaway. There's some patterns and just random little things in there. Nothing, extravagant. So I mean, it's a giveaway. It's free stuff. What can I say? But it's nothing like, it's not like $100 or $150 worth of stuff by any means. But, so I'll put the link here to the Rafflecopter, and just click the link and it should take you to the Rafflecopter site to where you can enter in. And I'm not going to put the link in the bottom of the video because I do want it to be people who actually watch my videos in the entirety, in the whole video. And I didn't want to make a big announcement that it was a giveaway, because I don't want people coming and only subscribing and this is not a subscriber builder giveaway. This is just for you guys who watch my videos, and just kind of to give you something as a kind of a thank you for watching my videos. So I didn't want to make a big, announcement and people that haven't watched my videos come and, join just to try to win the giveaway. So as always, thanks for watching. And like I said, one more time, I'll put the link here for the Rafflecopter site. And please feel free to enter. If you don't want to enter, don't enter. Just do what however you want to do. But thanks for watching, and happy stitching.